Hey, paisanos! It's Hey to Go 64 again for second round today. Today, we are playing Europa Universalis 4. We are the Kingdom of Bonuro Kitara in this year of our Lord, 1613 AD. We are converting the heathens of the pagans of our territory to Catholicism. The Pope's loving us for it and he's letting us rake in the cash. And we just took over the rest of Congo and we are dealing with problems because now there are rebel scum who have risen up to challenge my rightful claim to the land that I rightfully stole from them. Geez, they didn't even raise their provinces this time. Well, we are going to show these rebels what it means to defy the Omukama. Long live Omukama Iguru the First. Your Majesty, if you're watching this, I apologize. I will do that every video now. Your Majesty, if you're watching this, I apologize. Oh, I'm gonna have to learn more things about this guy and his royal family, aren't I? It must be so weird being royalty. Having everybody know who the heck you are, you know? We could lose our colonies, we could lose so much. We're descending into bankruptcy. Look at all the interest we're paying on our loans here. We're gonna have to debase the currency again, possibly just to get out. But now we need to sit here for a while while they take our land, while these rebel scum take our land, trying to, regain our power so that we may attack. Great, more separatism. Recall diplomat. We're gonna send the next priest here. No, we'll send the next priest here. Now it's time. It's gotta be done. No, wait. 89%. So we need to let our army heal and attack the rebels again. They're healing too. Not good. There we go. This time we're on the defensive. We actually have to use strategy to beat them this time. These guys are pretty tough rebels. They're probably ex-Congolese army. We won. But we won. The rebellion is over. We have crushed the rebel scum. And now we need to go back to protecting our colonies before the natives rise up and attack us. Okay. Detach siege. Advance. Detach siege. Okay. So we need to create a new unit. How many men do we need in these different places? Gabon, 7,000, 9,000, and 5,000. Let's do 5,000 first. 5,000 first. Doo-doo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Select. You go to Luanda. Actually, we're all going to go to Luanda and then we're going to leave you there. Yep. Except you are going to detach siege and then we're going to do it. Jeez, we're losing money. We're hemorrhaging money fast. Oh, I don't know how we're going to do this. We can't take many more loans like this. The government is descending into debt. We could debase the currency more. Oh, we're already so corrupt, though. Just gotta balance that research. Debase the currency, pay off a loan. Reorganizing our military a bit. Okay, all forts mothballed. Let's make sure every fort is mothballed. Mothball forts. I don't need the manpower. We have a decent amount. Times of need. Administration. Her noble Kamogabito is certainly a powerful one, though Naya Mukatara's... Through Naya Mukatara II, they rule a nation and will do so for many years to come. However, even the greater symptoms need help. Thankfully, the Babito family has tied strong bonds with other great powers, such as his Kalumbe house, led by no other than Falua Kungesa, king of Kasanje. His gracious wife is a daughter of our own royal house and an invaluable contact. We need help with our administration. Yeah, we need help. I'm not too proud to say it. Alright, unrest is actually starting to finally do well. That's good. That uprising seemed to have helped most of the problem. Because we thought our strong bond had been formed between our countries. Well, we would never dishonor our part in this deal. Apparently, King Kalunga Kangodisha hold no such qualms. Response reaches today. Not only did King Kalunga Kangodisha refuse our request, he also had the nerve to approach us for our outrageous demands. Well, we both dislike each other more. Alright. Okay, we're getting very close to finishing up with all the mercenaries. Or finishing up with all the, the dudes. Things, people, places, concepts, etc. We really need money. We're really strapped for cash. We are... we spent all our money trying to do something else. Let's split the army in half. Alright, when he's going to Cameroon, you are going to Gabon. And in this way, we will go back to securing our colonies and protecting them, and things will be good, and we'll keep going south and north along the coast with our colonists. Idolatry of reverence. Our efforts to bring salvation to the heathens in Curia have borne through, but it is a strange and unfamiliar fruit. The local population has started to accept Christ, but the faith has been intertwined with their old ways, angels and spirits, the true Lord and the old Lord of the sky, the blessed Virgin and the earth goddess. Do these people really believe in what they hear? Or do they simply call their old idols by different names? The local missionaries come to us for advice concerned about their souls. Their faith is pure and we would be fools to reject it. Ugh. It is worth in heresy and must be rooted out. Their faith is pure and we would be fools to reject it. That could cause some problems. However, the missionary strength is necessary. Oh, hi, somebody's on the chat. Yeah, basically we have these huge lights in the ceiling, flare, and, I decided to make them purple today, and it kind of plays with the red in the room pretty hard. Ooh, multicultural nation, alright. This is where we're going. Mandate is at least 50. We're not in on China, but damn it. Absolutism. Okay, where's absolutism? So they can become more absolute in this era. Yeah. Ooh. Harsh treatment, increased stability, decreased autonomy, plus 120 development, strength in government. Okay. Yeah, so Flair, for those of you who might be joining us in this episode, this is a historical simulation sandbox game that is set in, you can't see the dates because they're in the upper right here behind my face. It's currently 1614, and this is what the world looks like right now. We are playing a small nation of Bunyoro off in Africa. It used to have only 2 provinces here. We've since expanded to take over almost all of Central Africa and become a major regional power. And basically it simulates the era of colonialism in sometimes very terrifying detail. So it is a 4X game, but it's not like Civilization or like it's just, you know, different flavors of the people doing the same thing. Like, different countries have different rules, and they're not actually designed to be balanced for, you know, the play being exactly correct between nations, but rather to have them balanced to historical accuracy. So the Ottomans are a giant powerhouse that has now taken over a good chunk of the East. And some of these may be the result of random chance, like the Portugal has this chunk of Nigeria here, Spain has a chunk of Nigeria, but we also see there's an English Brazil that started forming down here, Spanish La Plata. There's actually an independent nation here called Arawak, which is a local tribal duchy that is native to the area that has adapted to, like, you have French Colombia here, you have Portuguese Colombia, you have more of Portuguese Colombia, you have French Colombia, you have what the heck has happened to, so the Portuguese took most of that, and I don't know what's happened to the Aztecs, but they are on the map. Spain's colonizing up Florida, like, world's going crazy here. And then here in Bermuda, he's got Spain, Castile, and Europe, Burgundy still exists. Like, that's the kind of way this game goes, and it allows you to play some fun alternate histories. In this case, we're playing an alternate history where in Central Africa, this giant nation formed up, unifying all the little kingdoms here, instead of them all warring amongst each other while the Europeans took over. Oh, let's see my guys. So this is how they're currently kind of armed. They're just kind of dudes with muskets right now. Oh, you should make my colonists black. Oh well. That's fine. These guys are at a similar technology level. They also get the shirts. Those shirts look cool. That's a cool uniform. Look at that. Looks Star Trek. Anyway, you got a little English colony off my coast. I've tried to have good relations with them. Heretic religion. Oh, I'm a heretic to religion. You guys are Anglican. How much of Ireland is still Catholic? That little bit of Ireland is the only thing that's Catholic, and the Anglicans have taken over almost everything else, except the Isle of Man right here, which is still part of Scotland and is Catholic. And Shetland. I could play Scotland as well, or an Irish minor. It's interesting, but then England usually comes and beats your butt unless you're really good at the game and really lucky. These are the religions. We notice that they're following Maliki Islam, Safi Islam, Hanafi Islam. These are Sunni schools of thought, I believe. So they're all Sunnis, but they're Sunnis of different schools of Sunniism. The Maliki school. If we go over here into India, we'll find other things, like Shafi school. Gives them extra merchants. Follows Jafari. Ismaili. Jeez. There's a lot of stuff going on in the Muslim world I don't know a lot about. Yeah, this game does take a lot of time, and it has a very high learning curve, as you're about to see. There's a lot of little sub-games going on. It can be hard to learn. But yeah, I would totally recommend this game to anyone who really likes strategy games. It's like Civilization on steroids. Converted some heretics. We'll send this missionary here to do this permanent mission to try to get them to stop being to the people in my most important trade city to stop being Sunni and to become Christian. Wait, what are you up to? Who are they at war with? Oh my god. Well, who else are they at war with? Oh, a bunch of small powers. Okay, we're really going to have to deal with these guys soon. But we need to consolidate on the east here. And colonize more before we really take a stab at taking down... What does this province produce again? Copper. Very valuable province. We want to start taking this land, and we need to finish consolidating down these kingdoms, hopefully by diplo-annexing them, though. I really screwed up with these guys. Oh, you want to be an ally again? Well, my friend, the coup has been flown. Oh, wait, no it's not. We still have a relationship with you. Okay, we'll be allies again. They didn't want to be the Alliance, now they're in the Alliance again. I think they realize that I'm not collapsing anytime soon. And they're just going to have to accept vassalization. Is it Cameroon rose up? Oh no, and then... We shot them up because we have guns and they do not. We have the Maxim gun and they have not, as it were. Jeez, our treasury's doing so bad. Oh, it's all this corruption. But we don't need to root out that much. Oh, that would really help. Like, we can deal with the corruption for a little bit. Our heir is a coward. That's lovely. Oh, now we're making money, see? Cool. It's also that colonial maintenance, but hey, we're not in the red anymore. And our corruption's still technically going down, albeit slowly. I just had that too high, I think, and we really need to get rid of our God's research to really do something about it. Oldenburg and religious turmoil, okay. I have loans. Repay loans. We need a lot of money to repay our loans, like a lot. We could debase the currency more. We could just keep racking up corruption. But it causes a lot of problems slowly over time. Like, we can't... There's a limit to how much corruption we can really handle. Okay, fetish zealots, and these Sunnis want to convert Bunyoro to put in the treasury for sure. Whoa, wait. No, administrative power. 1614 was considered a particularly good year for Bunyoro due to good harvest generating higher incomes than ever before. Well, we will do that. Alright, we need more money. Army maintenance, state maintenance, fort maintenance, colonies maintenance. It's mostly colonies and missionaries eating up a lot of it. And some of these missionaries, we're going to stop paying money for them to do things because there's not going to be anything for them to do pretty soon. We're kind of on a missionary rush. Native assimilation, good. That's why we have the assimilation policy, is that it'll grow our colonies faster by leveraging the local population. Gabon also accept the following cultures: Rwandan, Masaban, and Congolese. What the heck's with Ganda? Okay, good. Accept the culture of Bunyoro. Cameroon also accept the following cultures. Papal influence. We managed to convert Sonye. We have Papal influence, but not enough to do anything with it. We don't have any cardinals, so there's no point in doing anything with that power except, you know... recall our diplomat. We have lots of free diplomats. What should they do? Alright, diplomacy. Can we get... I really want these people to... Okay, give me your trade power. Alright, cool. They're probably agreeing to it because I'll actually collect. Cancel transfer, cancel transfer. Knowledge sharing, can't offer knowledge sharing. We've already embargoed these guys. Alright, we're starting to make a little bit of money. Which means it's time to hire a advisor. Hey, look. Yearly inflation reduction or stability cost? I feel like stability cost is the best one here. Congolese, we accept that. We just conquered them and they're pretty honorable, so... Oh dear, I can't afford you. Well, missionary maintenance should be going down soon. That'll make up for it a bit. We could also build something. Plus 13 in Luba for a church. Oh, thanks. Thanks for the compliment, Flair. Sorry if it takes me a while to respond. 14 minus 6. Nope. Nope. More sailors. I don't know that we don't really have much though of a thing. Trade power might be okay, but I'm really liking building a workshop here in Mapasu. That should help with our money problems, actually, a little bit. What else gives us money? Cameroon is producing ivory. Ungrateful natives rose up. We fought them. Okay, Cameroon is producing ivory. They're a culture that we don't accept, but that's okay. Trade. How's it looking here? Jeez, there's a lot of money being transferred out. Let me look at this trade node. Alright. Income plus... Trade power is 74%. A lot of that's fleets. Because you can use fleets to increase trade power, and we need to build a fleet in order to start controlling trade here. The problem is we don't have a lot of money. We need more sources of money. We're a very poor area. And we also need to deal with all the corruption problems, and we need to deal with our technology being pretty far behind, frankly. Like, because we just did a whole bunch of things to switch our country over from being a pagan tribal monarchy to a Christian feudal monarchy in basically the matter of about 50 years, while taking over the entire Congo. We did a lot at once there, and we need to stop and swallow things a bit. Ooh, I want to build that, but I can't. Not yet. Once the provincial unrest goes down... Oh, yeah, thank goodness. They're calming down. Unrest is going down. Court and country. Okay, we're going to boost our... No, we're not going to boost our stability. It would increase our absolutism, though. We'll wait. Actually, we really need to get modern theocracy. I'm sorry. These guys are ahead of us right now in technology. Like, even our neighbors are ahead of us. We really bit off a lot, and we need to consolidate for a while. That is as far as we can go for now. We renewed the loan. Okay. Gave us inflation. Don't care. Making a very small amount of cash, but that's okay. And also, once we, cool. We'll just deal with the high corruption for a little while so that we have some income. Yeah, it's not that corrupt, but our government's gotten a bit corrupt. But we need to balance our research really to deal with it. Once we do that, it'll really reduce the amount of money it costs for us to do things. And all we need to do is get like one technology for it. Yeah, so these guys are like screwing around over here. We need to consolidate, and we need to start. We need to take over some of these countries. Like, how are these guys doing in terms of becoming our vassals? Yeah, I don't think I'm going to do it this dynasty, but I think it's about time for me and my allies. Which one of these are still fetishist? These guys, I think, are still fetishist. So I have a lot of the trade power in this node, and I really need to change my tactics a bit. There's a way that I can change my main trade node. I forgot how to do. I think it's, I can just click, like, what I want to do is make it Nagoyo. It is a state. Let's do production. Autonomy is still really high all over the place. Oh yeah, these guys are calming down. They're really calming down, that's good. Ooh. Is one of the poor problems India, China, Japan, or the East Indies. Yeah, then I'd pass this, and the tolerance of heretics would go up. Don't want that. We don't even need missionary strength anymore, really. For now. We need a war with Kilwa, actually. We need to actually do some things about these guys. How's their power going? They're not actually doing that well. Eventually, Ethiopia is going to drag us into something. So we want to get... We need to colonize this way. It's not a wasteland. We need to have a spy network. So one of you is going to build a spy network. And another one of you is going to do counter-espionage, because we got a bunch of free diplomats here. Oh, finally making money again. Oh. And I'll send somebody to do counter-espionage as well. So all our spies are now dealing with these guys. We need a claim here. What does it even produce? What is this province? Ivory. Valuable. Ivory from the savannah. We need to start going this way and gobbling them up. We need to take over this. And our eventual goal, our next goal is to take over all of this. Up to Ethiopia. Oh no, not the ungrateful natives of Gabon. Though we're especially focusing right now on colonizing south down the Ivory Coast, but next time I get a leader, I might actually get an explorer and send them south to explore around the Cape. Maybe build a little colony way down the Cape down here, on the other side of the Kalahari Desert. But I really want to try to trace... going south is a bit more important. Well, going north is important because I want to cut off the Spanish here. Stop them from going south for a little while, make it a little harder. I think they're going to spend most of their time trying to take over these guys, though. And they have a split colonial focus. We do not. We could go more over here, but I don't care because it's easy to conquer from these guys, and I don't think they're going to expand much. I really want to go down here, even if it isn't good for my trade node. Let's see. Speaking of trade nodes, I want to see... Are there any goods left? There's almost no uncolonized land left in here. There's plenty still left in the Ivory Coast. There's cheese. That's controlled by Spain, though. They got really choice territory. Flav Entreport, the Niger Estuary, important natural harbors. Well, we have the Congo Estuary here. So we really want to develop this province and inland center of trade there. Where's the actual center of trade? Senegal Estuary. Slave trade with Europeans. Okay, so it does actually simulate that. The nature of slave trade, the slave trade changes. I see. Inland center of trade. So, I guess there's really no center of trade on the coast, is there? So this is going to... I want this to become my new capital city, even though it's in the middle of a jungle. And therefore a bit expensive to develop. Well, I could also go... I mean, this is a lot cheaper to develop. It's Congolese. It's where the inland center of trade is, which will give me a lot of power upstream. For a while anyway, that'll be... What we want is to collect at our native trade node, and I really want that to be Ivory Coast. Because the most downstream trade node. Oof. But then the Spanish will get a bigger cut, you see. So it makes more sense to have it here. So I really want to change this to my capital. Which estate controls it now? The clergy control it. Oops. Yeah. It's time. Oh, your capital permanently collects from trade, and sending a merchant will improve the trade power. You can collect from trade in any other node, but only as long as your merchant is present. If the merchant is recalled, the node will only transfer trade power. So I want to move my capital here. Yeah, I don't want you controlling this province. This is going to be the new capital. To wit, we're going to have to give you a new provinces to keep you happy. Building panel, estates. What could we give the clergy? We can't give them that. This one's pretty good. That one I want to give to the merchants. Several of these I want to give to the merchants. This would be a good one to give to the clergy. There we go. So we want to make this our capital. So we need to develop this province to do it. And while we're waiting for the administrative power, we might as well. And honestly, we want to... So anywhere in the Ivory... Soyo is actually would actually be a really good place for capital. But let's do here. Even though it's harder to develop. I kind of want that to be the capital, because I'll always collect here. So that'll stop some amount from getting to the Ivory Coast, and then I can recollect whatever goes here. So these guys would just push it down this way. Okay, we're going to send you to collect from trade in the Ivory Coast to recapture things taken from Congo. This might help. This should help our money situation quite a bit, actually. Trade node power higher. Spain, Portugal. Where am I? 3%. So we actually do need to develop a province here if we want to do it, and this is going to be it. Goyo. Oh no. Oh, because we got a new heir who's really bad at diplomacy. That's great. So missions, decisions. Boost stability is at 1. We need a technology. It can wait. Cool. That's using the national bourgeois here to make this country a little bit better. And increase our trade power. Fort. We need more forts. Well, let's start building things that will give us money. Okay. Nagoyo could really use a workshop. Jeez. Yes, royal marriage from Ethiopia. Cool. Can I get a royal marriage with a European power that is nearby? They will not marry me. Why? I live really far away. They will not marry me. Why? I live very far away. Both country Catholic, they really like us, but we're just way too far away, not interesting enough. Okay, so we already did Ethiopia. Cuba is Christian. How about you guys? Do we still have loyal ties to you? We don't to them anymore. We're not gonna, actually. Oh, no, we're gonna. We have plenty, we're still, yeah. We can't marry them. I want to ask them to change their, religion. But I guess I need religious ideas for that. 4-star strength, siege ability. Let's do the fort. Let's do siege ability. We must always be on the attack. Alright, we're making a lot more money, so we're going to start hiring more advisors. Next person to hire is going to be Probably you. Trade efficiency higher. Or what's this? Morale of armies up. Morale of armies up is pretty good. And we could certainly use military technology. But we have unbalanced research. And our guy isn't very good as this, so we're going to pick this guy. We could pick the Islamic advisor. We're going to pick this Rwandan here to be a traitor. Our ruler is only 17 and has no legal heir and no consort. He'll find somebody unless he gets assassinated. He has a lot of legitimacy. I really want to war with these guys. I do think I can just go to war with them, right? I can just go to war to humiliate them. I gotta rebuild my military, though. I'm not ready. I'm still doing all these things. I haven't even been able to properly drill the army for a while. I want it to murder you, but you aren't my priority. My priority right now is getting as big a cut of the colonial pie as possible. So when one of these military leaders dies, I'm hiring a conquistador and sending them south. Portugal is now the papal controller. That's fine. I don't even have any cardinals. I don't even know how to get them. Crusade against Morocco. Yep. Wait, did we just lose a military leader? Yes, we did. We need Nadi, our first conquistador. Ooh, we still have room for another advisor. And we can finally get this. Get rid of our unbalanced research. We can pass a Declaration of Indulgence. Actually, we don't really have a reason to, do we? We don't really have a lot of we don't really have a lot of heathens. We don't have a lot of heretics. I wonder if I can... I hope I can unpass it. Yep, we'll do it. Can do this later if we want it. Completed maritime ideas. Total size... Navy says at least 50% of force limit. Okay, I do need to build a navy at some point. But that's neither here nor there. Free slot. We're gonna get humanist ideas mostly because we want the extra human cultures. Or we could do what about naval ideas? Naval leader shock. Quality ideas also give you better things, defensive ideas. I like the idea of aristocratic, actually. Like, national manpower plus 33% is pretty good compared to quantities 50%. Land maintenance modifier is good though, but available mercenaries goes up. More diplomats. And more leaders without upkeep. Lower tradition decay, more manpower, more autonomy change, less military technology cost, cavalry costs less. Yes. Aristocratic ideas it is. I don't feel like we have much of a manpower problem right now. I feel like we have mostly is a money problem. Like, we're not even at the highest our manpower could be. Okay. But you discovered building the spy network. Can you do anything? Yeah, you can fabricate a claim. Please do so. Alright. getting high time. Hire military advisor. Your fetishist from Ganda. I'll take you. Maybe I should have taken... I should have taken the other idea group, but... I probably should have taken humanist, but... I need some military advantages now. We're going to be being very expansive. So, right, so how are we doing on military? We need, what? 16 regiments, ultimately. 16 regiments means what? Okay, want... Is there any place where they're cheap or fast? I don't care about speed. 1. Oh dear. Oh god. I didn't need that. We renewed a loan. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. How's corruption doing? Just being pretty stable. Because we undid the unbalanced research problem. We're really far behind technologically. We really just need to catch up for a while to where we used to be. Build some buildings, rebuild our military. I have a feeling I'm really going to regret. 2 base production, yes. Growth of the date business, it's great. Let me just go sit there until I figure out what to do with you. As a leading figure of the Congolese community, Bernardo Yolo has both good insights and a strong influence far beyond the council, which he is part of in Mugenyi. A fact that he has used to our advantage strongly increases public support for both our kingdom and the Ganda people that rules it. So the Congolese people are actually kind of happy now that we took them over. They're like, actually, you know what, these guys, they're pretty good. They're pretty good leaders, is what they're saying. So, yeah, it belongs to burgers. Yes. Okay. The local unrest. See a strong Christian new Winnie. Alec is now our queen. We now have a queen. Price of iron goes up. Price of copper goes down. That's fine. We have plenty of iron. We have more iron than copper anyway, so... Tell us hot chocolate. The user code to create a hot beverage, a custom inherited for the American natives. While the new drink caught on quickly in some parts of European society, it has taken some time and large amounts of sugar before it reached a large acceptance. With that out of the way, however, the demand for chocolate is now steadily increasing in the old world. People want their stuff. Great advisor has died. It's not one of our actual real good advisors. Mabudu. Okay. We should probably try to convert a few of these cultures. That's Yaka. Mabudu. Congolese is accepted. Culture adjacent. Yeah, let's do Congolese. We're going to promote a lot of Congolese culture, ultimately. Mabudu. There we go. We're going to be Congolese here again. You are going to be Congolese. And you are not going to be Linda. You're Luba. We're going to start... Gonda started going to go down this way. More natives in Gabon. Excellent. Gabon is now self-sustaining, and we can make a state. We can make the state of Guinea, which goes all the way up to here. Increase our income by 2. Cool. The provinces lack cores. Make it a core. Alright. You're gonna go there. We want to just make this entire state here. You know, the state of Guinea. Yeah, we're gonna do it tight on that because we need technology. Select a naval doctrine. Really? What the heck? This is new. I've never seen this before. Fleet invading. Without the expense of our fleet leaving port, except under the most favorable of conditions. Our fleet's prime directive is to serve the financial interests of the state. Every effort shall be made to ensure our cargo ships are laden with foreign riches. Navy having a capacity of 0 sailors. Let's try this one. Or no. No. We want ship trade power. And we probably should build our first ships, shouldn't we? So where's our fleet? How big can our fleet technically be? We can have up to 20 ships in our fleet. Build me a ship. Light ship. Our first little light ship. Trade power 2. Hull size is that. Very low maintenance. We'll do that. Improvements in lens making. Cool. $97 gold. All of this goes down here, and then... Yeah, so I want this to become... Currently, this is the main trade city. Yeah, I'd really like to make it Ivory Coast. At some point. Yeah, that has a really good estuary. How much trade power? Okay, so wait. Once again, much trade power? Oh, yes. Gotta be done. Trade power. How much do I have here? Spain, Portugal, where's my cut? My cut is like nothing right now. 4%. And the trade companies reach the amount of goods produced by non-Western countries by 70%. Hey. Has a trade company in the West African Charter. We need a lot more trade power on the Ivory Coast. But just you wait. It's a big node. It goes all the way up to here. But just you wait. Yeah, Bonnie's going to be the next one we send a colonist to. Up here is going to be Bonnie. Complete our state here. And say hi to these guys. Yes. Building ships, building ships. Yes, what can I do with the North Congo? So this is actually a wasteland. It's useless territory. The jungle here is too thick. So it's land I can't really do anything with. I just technically am considered to own it because I own most of the provinces around it. So it's technically part of my country, but it doesn't mean anything. Like, these wastelands could also become part of a country, quote unquote. It just won't matter. Because they aren't worth anything. Alright. Yeah, so we're mostly doing light ships right now. For the sake of... First, they're cheap. Second of all, they're very good for trade power. And that's what we want to do. We want to increase our trade power here. Because eventually I would like the Ivory Coast to be my core trade node. Yeah, it's kind of like Wyoming or parts of Siberia. Russia probably has a wasteland here in Siberia. It's also like, here's the Sahara Desert. It's the same thing. So if you had territory here and here and here on the Sahara Desert, it might count it as you owning it, even though it doesn't mean anything. Cool. Gabon is now Catholic. We renewed a loan. Hey, Pope Dude. Pope Dude, Pope Dude. Yes, we should reduce the cost of our thing. We could also get mercantilism. That'd be really good. But we're going to have to do Earth's Forgiven because inflation's actually eating a decent chunk of our money right now, thanks to all the loans we've taken. Like, there's interest. Well, interest, I mean. It's taking it. So this would reduce our interest significantly by 25 or 0.25. Alright, get some mercantilism. Let's get some I really like gaining mercantilism. But let's have them forgive our debts as we forgive our debtors, etc. Do all that. I really like to transfer some of these into corruption at some point. But I can't, not as long as we have corrupt bureaucracy. Okay, cool. You know what you're gonna do? Select mission. Select mission. Explore, hunt enemy feeds, exception, protect trade in the Gulf. Cool. Where's the guy? In Cameroon? Okay. They're still settling, so that's what happens. So how does our trade power look now in this area, in the Ivory Coast? Probably still not very good. And how's a merchant here collecting from trade? Collects 0.8 from trade in this node. Out of this, they managed to create an income of 1.9. Income plus 36%. Trade power from light ships is 2. Provincial trade power. Collect from trade non your main trade cities. So, we need to make the Ivory Coast both where our capital is and where our main trade city is because it's the most downwind. Oh boy, the Cape of Good Hope. It's being sent along by a bunch of people. That would also be a good place to intercept, but we want to intercept as far downstream as possible. That means Ivory Coast. is we need to move our main trading port here. Lose 1 innovativeness, local unrest. Okay, local doctors in Calabar have begun to pay good money to study fresh corpses. Hey, the physician claims this allows them to improve their knowledge of the human body, documenting it for the betterment of mankind. Improving the grasp of human anatomy is not an argument that oppresses locals. When the graves of recently deceased are found open in the morning, however, the citizens of Calabar are now demanding that we restrict these horrible practices and we put a stop to grave robbers. No, fuck you. Fuck you. I will even lose prestige. Let us work to secure constant supplies of body for their work. Innovativeness is decreasing. All power costs go down. Innovativeness is good when you can have it for a little bit. In Cameroon, lose 1 ferocity. What is the institutions looking like? Do we not? Okay, we need some edicts. Edicts. Advancement effort. Edicts. Advancement effort. Edicts. Advancement effort. You almost always want some kind of edict going, right? Yeah, except there, you know. Let's see how that wasn't too bad, a hit. Edicts protect local trade. Natives. Oh, spread of diseases. New diseases brought from overseas are quickly spread among the tribes. We're going to lose money to aid them. Because I am ethical. Alright, let's, oh, we'll be back in a month. We won't even have to take a loan, probably. Or we will. Well, I might as well try to make some money off of it. +1 6, +1 3. Can any of these? Ooh, I could get a lot of money by building workshops now. I just need a lot of money to do it. Dock will give me naval power. Marketplace in Mapuso will give me +1. Trade power. I already have a lot of trade power on the node though, so I build a workshop in Mapemba. Screw it, I'm debasing the currency to repay some of these loans. Let's pay this one. We're just going to turn a bunch of the loans into Master of Mint, yada yada yada. It's fine. Oh no, I don't want to... Oh, what did I just select? Mission, protect trade, and Congo. Or mission, protect trade, and Congo. And Congo. Alright, there we go. Now they're finally doing what they're supposed to do. So now they'll just patrol around, adding to our trade power. Internal conflicts. A military leader has died. Oh no. Well, we now need to get an admiral, so... no, let's hire an explorer. Buildings. There's a place that give me +1, I think. We kind of need it on the coast. There we go. Oh, here we are. Cool. Yeah, other countries have already adopted global trade. Yeah, it's spreading around here. That's good. Advancement effort everywhere. We also need a House Provincial Unrest doing pretty good. Let's reduce some autonomy. It'll help with our absolutism. Reducing autonomy. Right, because they're really liking us, actually. That's either going to really increase unrest or not. Cool, autonomy is really low now. Oh no, not them in Cameroon again. Blech. Cool, autonomy is as low as it can go. We have as much control as we can do. So rich casualties, other ways to make money, change cultures. Hey, we already have a few underway. There's a few pretty cheap ones that we could change. Yep. So we're unifying our culture a bit. We're just consolidating right now. And that's going to be it for a while, because we just swallowed, like, we doubled in size. We've really increased in size since we started this game. And we're overextended right now in multiple ways. Like, we just got to the point where we actually have the money to... These are pretenders, right? Noble rebels, okay. They'll probably leave us alone. Now invest in an idea. Yep, and infantry cost goes down, which now means we have more money, which to buy. How's our trade power doing? Sorry that I'm kind of going around in a circle right now. Where are we? We're nowhere close. We have 5%. Come on. All right. Let's see. We need to make you our main trade city. We need diplomatic power. So we need to stop trying to culturally convert provinces and focus on diplomatic power. In the levy, In times of the everyday occurrences of life, Fire Omukama and his predecessors become the subject of ceremony. We could do an elaborate ceremony. We can lose some prestige and diminish some ability. Let's just lose a little bit of loyalty. The client ability has expired. Okay. Nagonde. We have claims on it. But we need people. We need soldiers to fight our wars. We need to build some soldiers to fight our wars. How many soldiers do we need? We need... We need another 17. We need to raise an entire army here. So we have cavalry. Let's add another cavalry. Some African hill warriors. Merge together. Wait, why are they mercenaries? Hold on a second. That wasn't what I wanted at all. What are you doing? Oh, damn it. Well, that explains why they were so expensive. Oh my god, I really screwed things up. King's drunk. Or Queen's drunk. Quick's drunk. Gain 1 stability or gain prestige. Gain 1 stability. Free stability is always good. Administrative power, come on, we need more technology. Excellent, we can make a state now. We will. It always raises our income. Make it a core, of course. Do we have another settler back? We do. So we're going to send our guys there. We're going to build our next colony here. Get another tropical, etc. Unpopular dissections. I send a missionary, finish the job, earning a lot of money, which is good because we're trying to build an army here. Okay. Now we hire some more cavalry. Then we hire... Settler increase, good. We hire some regular old African warriors. Invalid letter of marque? Privateering is always a difficult diplomatic issue, especially when no open war is conducted. The distinction between an enemy who must be subject to certain rules of war and a lawless pilot is not always clear-cut. And so in the case of a recently captured vessel, which has displayed a letter of marque issued by a colonial governor with dubious authority, while the supposed privateers looks like a simple pirate type, accepting the letter is valid and allows to maintain diplomacy with his masters. We could lose some prestige. Oh no, prestige is good. Let's not rely on local abilities. Oh, here we go. French Canada can hate us. Oh no, we can afford them some leniency in this case. Local militias. We need the militias. No, we need army professionalism. I'm willing to lose the manpower. We regain manpower when disbanding. Totally worth it. Textile manufactory. We need to build some manufactories too. That would really help. More states, cool. I think we're now at the point where we could adopt a different government type, too. Early modern administration, we need 12. We're getting close, but we're not there. Where are the Spanish at? They're nearly at 20. So we're like half of what they are. But look at the institution spread. We're slowly spreading it around, and once it gets around enough, you know, we're gonna become part of it all. Okay, we have a new colony here. Cool. We now have the culture we desire. Politics. Culture. Plenty of legitimacy. We don't need to do it. Ooh. If I complete aristocratic ideas, then I can do this and get tons of additional and get extra money and legitimacy. No. Yes. I'm not ready for a war, but I need to get ready for one so I can have them because they're very profitable. I could always use more money, and we're starting to look like a stable country again. We're actually starting to look like a country again. Have all these weirdos around. We should probably do something about them at some point. I really want to turn some of you into vassals at some point. I don't really have a reason to fight you, and I have bigger fish to fry. Yeah, spy network. Okay. Speaking of spy network. Jeez, no, we don't have the money for it. Right, we now need a Colvern. When we build this army, that's going to start changing things a bit. Speaking of which, let's drill him. As long as you're here. Oops, okay. Let's give you leader. You all are going to drill. Very professional. Jeez. Ours to develop Calabar go on, but now some of the settlers have rejected our capital city and we can establish a new settlement quite far from the original one. More people means more taxes. Or we can gain some prestige. Taxes is better. More people means more taxes. It's actually not bad, but it's different. It wasn't what we wanted. That's fine. I really want to, like, just declare war against somebody. Can I declare war against you? No. No, all of you are really good allies of mine. I can't just kill you. Oh no, not a native uprising that I'm going to defeat. Oh. These guys are losing. Who are they fighting? The Ottomans? Oh dear. Well, that might really put me on Spain's side of things if the Ottomans start pulling crap. Still on a crusade against Morocco. So they can go to war with Morocco, which is all the way up here. Then it'll be part of the crusade and I'll get things and I'll be happy. Great advisor has died. It's one of our actual advisors. Diplomatic reputation. Guess we gotta take it. He's Muslim, but that's fine. Ooh, jeez, that was a lot of papal influence. Okay, more cultural conversions. Good, good, good. Everything is hunky-dory. 12, 12, 11. We need to get this up to 12. Sweet. I think that's most of the country now converted. I think, wasn't that finally? Yes. We are a completely Christian nation now, except for out here in the boonies. No. Alright. Get up to our force limit. Maybe get some trade ships going. Yeah, that's what I want. I want to make this my main trade city. Yep, comet happened. The end is nigh. Oh no, we just random stability dropped for no reason. People saw a comet, freaked out, and and decided it was a sign that bad things are happening. Oh god, they've already gone to South Africa. Well, phooey. Well, phooey. This is probably how the game's gonna go for a while, is just me being right next to Spain here. They really want our provinces. Oh boy. Yeah, we gotta be ready for war real soon. We're gonna start running out of space. Military access from Spain. Okay. Sure. I'm okay with you having that. For now. Excellent. Cameroon is self-sustaining. Kazembe broke their alliance with us. Okay. Make a core in Cameroon. And it's the wrong religion, it's the wrong everything. But that's okay. That is totally fine. We're going to go exploring pretty well. So we're going to walk over here. These guys... Who isn't allied with me anymore? These guys. Oh, they don't like me. I'm allied to a rival. Everything's going wrong with these guys. Okay, well then... When they cancel the trade power, we'll go to war with them. We want peace in our little corner of the world. The army reformer dies. Political marriage is as much used as a contract of mutual with the Bakibiro family expects that the Omukama will heed the advice of the queen and actively look after their prestige, lose prestige. Sorry. I can't afford your inefficiency here. Congo wants independence. We have 15 states. We have the maximum number of states that we can have. What about government rank? Can't we do government rank soon? Could have slandered the name of our merchants. Damn it! I need to go to war with these guys as soon as possible. Alright, that was just my partner. No worries about that. So, we need more Syrian cavalry. And another culverin from here. Abyssinian cavalry. Sorry, not Assyrian. Abyssinian cavalry. Who? You? We got a truce for a while. Well... oh, it's your turn. It's your turn to die. Ethiopia, your faithful ally, is requesting with the Ottomans, Malakaf, and Sin. Okay. And then he immediately drives into drilling session. Okay, well, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna split off 1, 2, 3, 6. Oh. Yes, 6. All right. Y'all are gonna muster here. My friends are at war now. This is what diplomatic math mode's good for, because I do not know exactly who I'm at war with, or how to get to them. Alright. The Ottomans have a 31,000-man army. Here. That's the main deal. If we beat that army, we probably win. And I think we can maybe do it. Alright. We'll see what kind of army you have once everybody gets over here. Wait, you're self-sustaining. Why are you here? Oh, you're on your way back. Okay. Yeah, we got him. If this is what they have, we win. I don't think they can really get over here with boats. I'm not expecting to get any land from this, but I might get some, you know, I might be able to loot some provinces for some cash. Maybe pay off a loan or two. Going so slowly. Okay. Alright, they got a few more armies there. That's nice. Alright. I'll take the money. I'm build an army. Yeah, that's about all we can afford right now. Darn it. Yeah, we got some, our country has some problems here. We really need to take these areas so we really need to take Kazembe as soon as we can. But yeah, we have to protect our friends in Ethiopia. We're running out of time. That is a lot of guys. This is usually around this time in the game. It's 16:25. Hey, Fanatic, have a good night. Good night to you too. Sorry if I read it late and you missed it. Yes, we renewed the loan. We need to pay a few of these off. It's becoming a problem. Okay, 20k army is what we can send a 26k army right now. Yeah, that's all I want to afford right now. Yeah, we were not ready for this war. It'll take us a while. I mean, we have to walk halfway across Africa to get to the war at this point. I like how they're... Oh, are they our friends? Oh, they're in a completely separate war with the Ottomans. The Ottomans are a problem. Of course. So this is what makes life difficult if you are... Ethiopia, is eventually you have to deal with the Ottomans, and this is their big climatic war with them, and we need to be there for it, because, one, they'll really like us for a long time. Oh god, it's going to be really hard to get there. You have to pass through this country. Or do we? No, yes we do. Ask for military... I need military access. Yo. How am I gonna get these guys there? They're in the way. Night. Alright, send a diplomat to improve the relation. And then we need to ask for military access. You're gonna have to come back. Military access. Oh. Yeah, we can do it. They'll let us. Alright, we need access through their lands. Yeah. Alright, so they're gonna let us get to Ethiopia. Good. Diplomatic. These are the guys we're at war with. Okay. We're at war with these guys, and there is the Ottoman colony. What the heck is this? We're at war with no, it's here. It's the strait. Just a bit of Ethiopia that's occupied. Who are these guys? Hormuz. So it's these two guys versus Ethiopia, me, and who else? Just Ethiopia and me. I haven't yet gotten to the war. So they're trying to beat them up quick before I get there, probably. What are their military like? What's their military technology like? Better than mine. Much better than mine. That's worrisome. We're probably going to lose a lot of guys in this war. Here we go. Why do I have military access through them? Aha! They took the war to me, eh? Well, this could be the end of our campaign. We may end up losing to the Ottomans instead of losing to the Christians. Oh god, we can't deal with that. It's best and better urban infrastructure, just because frankly, because I need the administrative technology. Oh boy, Ottoman stacks. Wish me luck. That's what we're gonna have to do now. Should have done it. Oh god, they're kicking our butts. They're more disciplined, they have better morale by far. Oh my god. Well, our army sucks. We just lost 5,000 men to the Ottomans' 2,000. Okay, we need to send these guys back over here to gather more men, so at least they don't outnumber us. I have 12,000 guys tied up in colonial interests. And we are hemorrhaging money like crazy. Oh boy. I'm gonna end up really massively in debt by the end of this all. Knowledge is power. Ignorance is bliss. Ignorance is bliss. We can't afford the unrest. They don't want to be at war. Nobody wants war. War's bad. We hate war. It's gonna be getting close to me getting kind of done with this game, but I really want to like go for longer. But if I just start losing a bunch of the Ottomans, then I know that it's probably time to call it quits. It's pretty emotionally exhausting to play a game about colonialism like this, too. It's pretty common. There's a good chance of getting my ass kicked in a game like this, because I'm not that good at it, and I was not expecting this at all. The Ottomans are now beating the crap out of me. The Ottomans. I was worrying so much about, the Christians that I never considered the idea that I'd end up in an alliance with Ethiopia that would drag me into a war with the Ottomans that I didn't want to be involved in order to save Ethiopia from Ottoman rule. I need to make friends with Spain. These guys are kicking my butt. They're a giant they're just a stomp machine. And I don't have the they're just running straight for our capital. So we're just gonna have to sit on it, gather manpower, and hope for the best. So they're gonna have a river crossing penalty. Spain's new papal controller. I really would love them to proclaim a holy war. Somebody's got to do... Jesus. Yeah. So, I got a little bit... Oh, my God. Well, I have money now. Friend. Sue for peace. Offer tribute. Pay you a lot of money. We'll go into crushing amounts of debt. Oh, sorry. Oh, God. Well, this is bad. We finally met a bigger fish. We got a little bit too excited. We got in a war with Ethiopia. Thankfully, they're not really after us. So we're just gonna wait. They're just gonna crush us. You see these stacks of technologically superior units that are numbering in the freaking 30, 40,000s. They are going to crush us. They have nearly 100,000 men on the field right now. We can field an army of maybe 50,000 men. Their men are better armed, they're better trained, they're better equipped, they're better disciplined, and they're much more experienced than ours. So they're just going to take over our entire country, and there's nothing I can do about it. Except stockpile money, try to pay off war debts, and hope the war ends soon. Okay, please, super peace. Whatever you want. Take whatever you want. No more resistance, there's no point. Oh, for fuck's sake. I need military technology, not to be constantly handling rebellions. Jeez, I need to just focus on conquering these guys and not got involved. And Kilwa never got involved in politics in Ethiopia. That was a poor decision, and it is costing me. Cool, more states, and we can finally upgrade our government. That's great. It would be a lot more great if our government weren't about to collapse. Like, that's what's going to happen now. We are going to lose. We are going to get crushed. Right now, I'm not even hiring anybody because I know they're going to win. And I'd just rather save the money to pay them off, basically. France. The fucking Ottomans. So actually, I need to make friends with the Europeans. I seriously thought the Europeans were going to end up becoming the main problem of my campaign, but no. No, it's the fucking Ottomans. They're going to take Ethiopia, and then I'm going to be the next closest country, and I'm going to be belligerent with Killa and stuff. So when this war is over, okay, this isn't the end of the game yet. But when this war is over, I'm going to have to really, really, really change things around here. Sue for peace, please. Oh my god. Well, let's do it. And now we're just going to take now we're going to have some a much more interesting game happen. So we're going to debase the shit out of a currency first. And we can do it one more time. There we go. So we're going to print money. And then we're going to take just a regular old... And then... there we go! Well, so we just basically... We got out of the war, mostly unscathed. We debased our currency. We retained our honor by helping Ethiopia. And we are not doing that shit again. That was terrifying. And our country is in great peril as a result. But we can repay this loan back to them, which will make them happy. And while this has really ruined our country in a variety of ways, it mostly wounded our pride and cost us a lot of money rebuilding our military. But we didn't lose everything to them, and Kilwa still has enemies. So who are they allied with? The Mamelukes in Mogadishu. Yeah, they picked the wrong side. The conflict. I want an alliance with Portugal. Too many diplomatic relations. Who do I no longer want? Mogadishu, I no longer need military access from you. Okay, when he returns... oh, you come back. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Mogadishu, we no longer care about military access. Cool. We're now allies to Portugal. Cool. When we have a diplomat, we'll marry them. Cool. And now we really, you know what we want to ask for? We want to try to get off of knowledge sharing. Portugal would end up with monthly deficit. Okay. Oh, now we got a big friend. Yeah, Portugal. Too many diplomatic relations. They're just not in a good place to do it. Well, we're friends with the Portuguese now. Yep, we did the thing. We became friends with the Europeans in order to deal with the threat of an Ottoman invasion, which I suppose, in the one hand, has now the world is now looking very different. Well, actually, this is pretty much how it looked like in 1627. The Ottomans are at the height of their power. They're rivaling Spain across the Mediterranean. Austria and Hungary and Bohemia are the only things standing in the way from their constant advancement. They should collapse later, but they control the Nile, they control Byzantium. This is looking pretty close to what happened historically right now with the Ottomans. The only really ahistorical thing here is that Burgundy still exists, you know, and so does Brittany. Like, France is a bit weaker than it normally is. Britain is about as strong as you'd expect. They're in New Spain. And a lot of the indigenous people still kind of exist, you know? Like, they just kind of got involved in the wars, which, you know, accurate. But, okay, we need to pay off... Well, okay, what does our budget look like? We need to balance the budget. State maintenance is high, but we kind of need it. Congo, Buha... We could use it. We really need to deal with corruption. Well, maintenance is high. Fleet maintenance is that much. Army maintenance is low. It's really all state maintenance. A decent amount is from interest. A decent amount is from advisors. All right. It's time to rebuild the military completely from scratch now. Let's start with some African hell warriors. So, 36 troops. How are we going to do this? 1899? No, should be 24 regulars. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There we go. So we're now going to rebuild our military. That's priority number 1. Okay, Great Statements died. We do need another one because we really need power. We really need this stuff. What the heck is going on with global trade? Why is it not getting anywhere? It's just taking forever to spread. This is good. Nobility estate gains loyalty. Gain a skill 2 treasurer. Yeah. National tax modifier, but those expenses. It's just too expensive. For 9-2. So colonial range, diplomatic reputation. We're not really going overseas much with our colonies. I'd rather have that. Cool. Whew. These guys, we really need... Once this truce expires, when... In 2 years, the truce with Kazembe expires. When that happens, I expect to have fabricated a claim. Oh, geez, which is their best province? Hembra? Yeah, let's take Hembra. Well, let's look. Which provinces? It produces iron, produces salt, copper, ivory. Let's focus on the ones nearest to my original capital. Oh wait, I think I can make you the main trading port now. Okay. Yeah, and I want to move my capital here. Calabar has become self-sustaining. Make it a core. Send a missionary. And send these guys over here to go south. Oh, this is a wasteland. I can't traverse it. Well, cool. That means I've almost colonized this entire node and can start heading south. Yeah, that's fine. And we'll start colonizing this way towards Kilwa. I'll start taking more things back in our home trade node. So we'll let him push it upstream for now. We're still going to collect. We collect 5. Now all the trade goes here. We collect 5. And then we collect 2. So trade power here. Oh, there we go. Trade power. So I'm just going to keep my capital where it is. Trade power is currently 77. I have a lot of power for my ships. So we need more trade ships at some point. Yeah, what I eventually want is everything to go to Zanzibar, Zanzibar to go around here. Because I know everybody's going to be pushing trade this way and collecting on the Ivory Coast. We are 11% of the trade power in the node, and we are now the 3rd largest trader in the node. Cool. Yeah, yeah, sure. Administration for that, sure. Kind of like having the capital here, but you know, tis what it is. Tis what it is. So relating to like every game around here, we're even behind these guys in technology. They're way ahead of us. It's probably because we're spending all our time like on merchants and crap, like on suppressing these rebellions. Like, I keep spending all my military power on this. Okay, so they want another province. I have a very hard time with the late game in this game. Let's give, Luba? Nah. Let's give him Yaka. So 9K. Let's do the next round of just regular old infantry. Yeah, we got a lot of corruption problems though. Corruption actually helps with the rebels. It's all in Soyo. Yeah, we need to get ahead in the technology. The problem is I keep spending when I should save. My neighbor bonus and my tech penalty are about even. Damn. Oh, 14, level 20. Oof. Okay. What other ways can we make money? So, autonomy. Yeah, that's right. We reduced autonomy around here a lot. We're not increasing it. Minus 15. Cool. A good chunk of the country is upset because I've reduced autonomy, but kind of necessary. Oh, jeez. These guys also have way higher technology than me. Help, Portugal! Hey, Portugal. Aye. No, we want theirs, though. They want Bonnie. Okay. He proclaimed the colonial East America as the sole domain of Spain. It was no longer infallible. Oh, because he didn't declare our domain? Okay. You guys start drilling. Alright, for a little while. Meantime. Yeah. Oh, they're probably gonna go to war with me as soon as they can. They smell blood in the water. They know we're under strength. Military still hasn't recovered. Excellent. Problems become self-sustaining. Go over there. Make Bonnie a core province, and then these guys over here. I'm gonna go to Lango. And then once you're there, after you've occupied it, we've renewed the loan, okay. Rebel Uprising, 30k. Gonna handle them again. More harsh treatment. It's really hampering our military technology, all the harsh treatment we're doing. We really did bite off more than we could chew in Congo. And it's a problem. But we have 10% of the trade power here. So our capital is here, our main trade node is here. Ooh, I want money. Great, I can now pay off some loans, hey! Repay you. I'll repay soon, but not quite yet. Salt disappear. Disappearing. With corruption, ever on the rise in money, or an increasing amount of salt has been disappearing from legitimate trade networks onto the black market. Some blame too restrictive regulation. Target's part of the problem is clear that these crimes are simply too easy to get away with. Oh god. Alright, let's see what that does to our money. War games. Lose money, lose... Ask to look at different mountain failures to reenact one of the great ancient battles. This would be quite costly, take up a lot of the time. Since it would both provide invaluable insights and other things like that. We will soon give them a real war. With those theories. Game professionalism. Oof. Worth it. Alright, +5. Alright. Well, what we should do is we should put more money towards rooting out corruption. So we're at +3. That'll help a bit. We got some bad corruption problems in the country. We got a lot of bad problems in the country. Thank goodness we're good at economics. Alright. So, we still have one loan. Heresy burned the priest in his book. The priest in Bukalib has translated the Bible into our language and started to distribute copies of the New Catholicism gives more reformation to desire. Lots of people hate me. Lots of people like me. Yeah, we burn him. Gosh, that's terrible. I just burnt a priest for distributing copies of the Bible in the correct language. In like, our local language. Just because I didn't want to deal with Protestantism. I mean, and because, you know, of diplomacy and stuff. We earn 2 here. We earn 5 here. Kazembe, we only have 31% of the trade power here. What if we transfer it? Actually, well, that's being transferred here. What if we went to this trade node? Send it around the Cape. So now we're steering trade towards the Cape of Good Hope. Let's see what happens. Very small amount of money, and now we're losing. Nope. Alright, what if we transfer this trade power? Transfer trade power to Ivory Coast. What will that do? Alright. It's less money because we don't get enough of the Ivory Coast trade yet. And if we collect from trade, we get a lot more. Okay. So currently we're just kind of recollecting down here. We don't yet have enough trade power to keep money in the node. That's great. Okay. Oh, yep, we need to send a colonist. That'll reduce our income. We need a cannon. In fact, we need two. Yeah, we're nowhere near our force limit. We still have a lot to go. Cool. More papal influence because we converted more heretics. Native assimilation. That's great. Prestige or base tax. Always base tax. Tropical wood. So there's a coffee plant. For centuries, coffee has been a product exclusively grown and exported from Yemen and Ethiopia. In fact, the merchants of Yemen in particular has had such a good strong grip over coffee trade that they have gone to great lengths to stop anyone from bringing the plant across their borders. Just as the silkworm once traveled west along the trade routes, so too has the coffee plant come to be in the possession of our merchants. The plantages in St. Lucia have begun to produce coffee in no small amounts. The beans are now much more readily available. Oh gosh. No, I guess we don't get any money. Alright. Who wants provinces? You, the clergy, do. Alright. Hey, estates. Where could the clergy go? Clergy, 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 clergy. Don't want you here. Our potential capital. Give you a province here. Cool. Now you're happy again. Clove, you're happy. You're happy. I'm happy. We're all happy. Everybody's happy. We're all just sitting here being happy. But what's our combat with anyway? Army tradition, morale. Combat with is 27. Great, we got a peasant uprising. Well, phooey. Sudden, unexpected peasant uprising. I'm not okay with this. Their morale is terrible because they retired from drilling, but it's okay because we still took the province. Yep. Tax restitution. Let's do tax. Let's protect traditional Nagoya society. The exchange of money and trade goods, there is often a spread of myths and ideas with the growth of the Spanish merchant activity in Nagoya. There is a clear influence on local society as customs and local fashion develop. Some long for the older and, according to them, better times. Yes, we need less unrest. We will promote traditional, Gandan and Congolese culture. Bleh, autonomy went up. That's what they get for lowering autonomy, is a bunch of peasant revolts. Peasants really don't like it when you just, you know, increase taxes on them. Ooh. Have we... Oh, we don't have a reason. You don't have any allies either. So once we're done with this uprising, we're just going to go straight into fighting a war against them. Why not? We really need to finish unifying this territory. I'm Christian. It'll get us in good with the Pope, which will get us money. Alright, let's declare war. We've been in this year of our Lord, 1632. We hereby declare war on you. We're not bringing our allies into it. And in the name of the Senate and people of Rome. Oh, yeah, we need one of these. Land maintenance modifier lower. Save us some money. Netherlands declared independence? Oh my god, what had just happened? Oh my gosh, the nation of the Netherlands just formed. That's fun. It has nothing to do with us. Okay. Gonna loot your provinces. Gonna loot your provinces. Alright, we're gonna have to do something about... We're gonna have to fire somebody. We need diplomatic power at the least. Be the least useful. Or the weakest link. Goodbye. Whew. Because we really do need a full standing army if we're going to be taken seriously as a nation. And then we'll just loot all the provinces like we usually do, take the money, and try to make some money. And finish consolidating our power here in the center of the continent. Gotcha. Alright. Rebuilding our military after our time of troubles, and rebuilding our technological base, taking over provinces really quickly. Oh my gosh. Don't tell me you're gonna freak out my proper army here. Have we really gotten that bad? We lost. That's unthinkable. Oh, we hurt them badly, though. Oh, we hurt them real bad, though. Vessels from outside the location of Friesland has decided to join the Republic of the Netherlands. Oh boy. Well, that's fun. Oh, we should probably activate our forts. Shouldn't we? Well, we should activate the forts near the conflict. Oh, you're already maintained. You're already fully maintained. Why are you, though? Stop being maintained. Even if we are at war. Go the other way while you repair yourself. Yeah, you take him out. Right. Jeez, we are that bad. We're just kind of shit. The troops suck. We outnumber them significantly, but we're still losing the battle. Morale-wise, but they're just so much smaller than us. We can just keep throwing people at them. Jeez, that's lovely. Oh no, we won! Umpemba. We just barely won by the skin of our teeth. Pay elite troops. The campaign in Kazembe has run into severe logistical problems. As the season for salary payment scenarios are becoming abundantly clear that we will not be able to pay all our troops as there is simply no way for the money to get to them on time. We also choose to pay none of them and tell them to live off the land, but that would likely devastate it. We only pay a fraction of our troops, many of them will no doubt deserve it. We pay only a fraction of the troops. We won. Somehow, we're doing way worse than we should, but we won. There, now we got them there. Now we're going to siege down their capital. We're going to detach the siege. And the rest of everybody's going to go over here. Yeah, we still have at least, you know, a bunch of troops that we could actually use for the things right now. Come on. There we go. It's going to be complete chaos how our army is organized, but we are going to loot provinces now. So there's 10, there's 9, and I'll send you to the siege to loot with them. Yep, continue looting. Whew. All that's going to the army because we're at war. One loot. Spoils of war is a decent chunk of money right now. Well, once these troops heal up, things will be a bit better. So we're just going to take their main province, we're going to loot them down for a while, and then we're just going to take them, convert them, do what we usually do. I know it might feel like we're turning out of control, but we're not. Alright. I think we're going to take even more corruption to finally pay off one of our debts. Oh my gosh, we have a bunch of loans. We need to base the currency to repay a loan. We need to get out from under this crushing debt, frankly. Paying a lot of interest. It was helpful, it got us through, but now we need money. Alright, you looted that province, get over there and loot them. defense doing? Well, devastation is a problem later, so for actually taking the provinces. So you're going to become my vassal. Yeah. We'll take a couple provinces, but mostly we're going to make you our vassal. So we are going to devastate, actually. We're going to take as much of your stuff first as we can. Help fund our own economy. It's the economy, stupid. And it's the year of our Lord 1634. Yeah, we're basically just taking a bunch of money from them while we rebuild our army. Oh, we're paying war reparations. No wonder we've been having some problems. Goods getting embezzled, all this corruption because of that war with the Ottomans. But we are about to get... let's just vassalize them now. I'm getting pretty close to calling it quits anyway. So, you will become my vassal. They will give me 12 ducats. Regain some prestige. Send. They have really high liberty desire. Cool. They can deal with that themselves. Meanwhile, we are going to start sending missionaries to provinces to convert them. And we're going to manage some overextension. Hey. Alright, we can't do that until we do the other. The other army is going to go to Yaka. Yeah, we're just gonna have to deal. I mean, if they rebel, then we'll just kick their butt again. Can we make you a vassal now? They don't trust me. Calling Kasanjay over here. A moment. So, folks, I think I am about ready to call quits. Oh. Oh. They're fetishists. Yeah, they're fetishists. Anyway, we now have a vassal. Again. We have overextension. The Congolese independence movement is doing its usual thing, but they have a lot fewer troops this time, so we will just kill them, probably. One moment. I also need to mothball the forts. And we'll go 1 month this way and see what happens. Jeez, those war reparations. What about state maintenance here? Good, tropical wood, it's all fine, it's all good and dandy. But, what is our actual situation? Yeah, the professionalism is a big deal, thankfully, and we've been spending a lot of time building that up. But, interest is 1, state maintenance is high, a lot of its war reparations, army maintenance, foreign maintenance is down, missionaries, and of course, root out corruption. Let's reduce rooting out corruption to the minimum it'll go. We can't afford to do it, we need money. Yeah, and we need to start getting ahead on these technologies again if we really want to think. So we're very behind technologically because we spend a lot of time expanding. And we're one of the only countries in the world that is as far behind. We're some of the most we are the most backwater country in the world in terms of technology now, unfortunately. Because I just bit off way too much than I could chew, and I've spent years now trying to reform my government. But I'm not much worse off than like Shanghai is. Institutions, we have global trade in our province, but it's spreading really slowly. At any rate, though it should start coming out from Spanish Nigeria as well. So, you know, we'll do our best. But, yeah, I will catch you later. This has been Eagle64, and you've been watching Europa Universalis 3 Africa Universalis. We are going to save the game in the year of our Lord 1635. And we're going to call it quits. Toodles.